Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing third country national processing for K-1, K-3, CR-1, and IR-1 visas. So we're talking about fiance and marriage visas in this video, and third country nationals. What are third country nationals? Well, that's what I call somebody who doesn't come from the country in which they are processing. So if you are a Thai national in Thailand, you're not a third country national. If you're a Filipino in Thailand, you are. If you're a Malaysian in Thailand, you are. If you're an American in Thailand and you're processing for a visa to Europe, you would be a third country national because Thailand isn't your home country. It's basically people that don't hail from here, but they're processing their case through here. Different embassies handle this differently. Some of them are more friendly about it, others are not. I think it depends on the nature of the host country. So for example, places that are kind of used to a more international, transitory kind of thing, Hong Kong, Singapore out here come to mind when I think about that. The embassies and consulates that are in those jurisdictions are going to be a little more amenable to third country nationals. Thailand is not the worst for this, but it can be difficult. There used to be a rule of thumb regarding consular jurisdiction that you really had to be in the consular jurisdiction for a year. Generally speaking, I would argue that still kind of applies in many ways, but it is possible to adjudicate. For example, you're married to a Malaysian person, you're living in Thailand, you can show you've been living here, you can show that you're basically here on a permanent basis. The embassy may process that case. Now, I say may because effectively they have some some discretion as to whether or not they're going to allow adjudication within that jurisdiction. And what I mean to say is they can say, you know what, we're not going to be able to fully scrutinize your documentation, for example, because this is the embassy in Thailand. We're used to dealing with Thai documents, and you have documents from Nepal, just pulling that out of the air. We're not used to dealing with that. We would prefer you go and process in Nepal, where we have the folks on the ground that have more day-to-day expertise in what those documents may look like. I've seen that be used as a reason to not allow third country nationals to process through this post. I've seen it in the past. That being said, it's not a foregone conclusion that necessarily a third country national cannot process through this post, but the thing to keep in mind and the thing to understand is it's not a foregone conclusion that they can, and there is an analysis as to whether or not they will be able to. Contacting a legal professional in order to ascertain whether or not one can process through this post may be prudent, especially as it may save time and money.